Welcome. This is Am I Old Yet? A lightly comic audio drama by Floyd Kennedy about life, the universe, and lots of stuff from the perspective of another elderly woman just like me, only not quite like me. Her name is Helen. She lives on her own in 21st century. I've just realised there's a typo. I've written 23rd century London. There you go. What am I like? This is episode 7, season 4, and it touches on ... when your older sister lives on the other side of the world and perhaps she's got a touch of dementia going on. How to remember your daughter-in-law's name when you have a touch of dementia going on. Childhood memories of growing up in Australia. Some mothers. Oh, come on, Marian, pick up. I know you're there. Oh,
Hello?
Oh, hello,
Hello?
darling.
Hello, who is it? Who's calling?
Hello,
If
Marian.
you want to speak to Walter, he's not here. Oh, dear, there's nobody there.
Oh, bother. Why can't she hear me? Let's try again.
Hello?
Marian, it's
Oh,
Helen.
There's nobody there.
Can't you hear me? Marian, can you hear me?
Hello?
Marian, Helen calling Marian
dear,
over the
dear,
waves.
It's one of those horrible phone calls. Can't hear anyone. Wally? Oh, no, he's gone out.
Oh, blast. Modern technology, eh? Only useful if it actually works. Oh, all right, third time lucky. Here we go.
Hello?
Hello, Marian.
Hello? Hello, this is Marian speaking. Who is calling?
Marian, it's Helen.
Oh, hello, Helen. How lovely to hear your voice. Oh, you wouldn't believe how horrible it's been the last few minutes. I've had a stream of crank callers calling me and I couldn't get anyone to speak. They were just heavy breathing at the end of the phone.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, if that's what you heard, that's what you heard. No. Never mind, darling. How are you? How's Rocky? Still very hot?
Oh, yes, it's terribly hot. Well, it is here. It's still summer. We haven't hit winter yet, so it's still hot. And very wet, humid, you know.
Oh, yes, I do. I remember it well.
Yes, and what about you?
Hi, Mom. I brought you the bagels. Oh, you're on the phone. Oh, no,
Sorry.
It's okay, Janey. I'm just talking to Marian.
Oh, lovely. Can I say hello? How is she?
Oh, well, find out for yourself.
Yes, okay.
So, Marian, I'm going to hand you over to Janey.
Hello, Aunt Marian. It's Janey here. How are you?
May I know who this is, please?
It's Janey, Helen's daughter, your niece, Janey.
Jenny? I don't know anyone called Jenny. I don't have a niece, Jenny. I don't think so. Are you sure you've got that right?
Oh, gosh, Mom, is this a hearing or a memory problem?
Probably both if she's anything like me.
No, Aunt Marian, it's Janey, Helen's daughter.
Oh, Janey, why didn't you say so? Lovely to hear your voice, Janey. How are you? How's Susie?
Oh, Susie. Oh, Mom, she's remembered Susie.
Of course I remember Susie. She's my great niece, yes. Oh, she's a lovely little girl, isn't she? How old is she now?
She's 24.
Goodness, I thought she was still at school.
Oh, no, she's all grown up. Might be coming over to Australia to visit you sometime soon.
Well, it would be lovely to see her, yes. You tell her she must come and visit me here and bring her swimming costume. It'd be lovely swimming soon when the heat goes out of the sun and there's a bit of time when you won't get too burnt. Oh, remember how the little ones always got burnt? Well, we didn't know about that, how often we should have been putting the cream on. And then they brought in this slip, slap, slop, slappy. What, do you remember that, Janey?
Oh, yes, Aunt Marian, I do. Slip, slop, slap. Slip on a shirt, slop on some sunscreen, slap on a hat, eh? Yes, I do. I was staying with you many years ago and going to the local state school down the road. We all had to wear long-sleeved shirts and put on a hat every time we went out to the playground. and now it's just normal. That's wonderful.
Oh, yes, it is. There's not so much skin cancer. It's much better. So what are you doing, Janey? What are you doing with yourself these
Oh,
days?
I'm pretty busy. I've just published my first children's book.
Oh, really? Well, oh, that's lovely. Oh, my goodness. I must ask Walter and his wife. What's her name again?
Oh, that'll be a...
Oh, no. Don't you tell me. You're not allowed to tell me. I have to work it out for myself. It's these new pills they've given me. They help me to work things out. Isn't that marvelous? And, what was it I was supposed to be working out again? Wasn't anything to do with numbers, was it? I don't do those terribly well.
No, it was, well, his wife, Uncle Wally's wife, Aunt...
Flora! I thought of a flower and Flora came to me. Oh, well, that's
What?
excellent.
What kind of a flower did you think of, Aunt Marian?
Do you know, when I think of her, I always think of a beautiful golden hibiscus because she's such a generous person. You know, the golden ones, they're kind of unusual because when I was growing up, it was all reds and pinks, but then the golden ones came on and they just seemed to be so generous, giving us that golden light. I do love them, and I love her very much. She's a very kind person.
I know, she certainly is. Cousin Flora.
Oh, of course, she's your cousin, yes. Well, she's your cousin by marriage, I suppose. Yes, that's right, that's lovely.
Well, look, I'm going to hand you back to Mom. I'm sure you two sisters have a lot of important business to talk about.
Oh, do you think so? Oh, all right then. Well, it was lovely talking to you, Janey. Give my love to Susie.
I will do. Here you are, Mom. Thank you. I'll put the kettle on, shall I?
Oh, that'd be lovely. Hi, Marian, Helen again.
Helen? Oh, Helen, yes. Did I call you for something?
No, I called you.
Oh, why was that? To have a chat?
Yeah, just to have a chat, darling, nothing important.
Oh, well, I think having a chat is very important. I don't get a lot of it these days.
Oh, do you not? Don't you go out to the seniors club?
Oh, I don't much enjoy them anymore. I can't make out a word they're saying, you know. They all talk non-stop at the same time. It just makes a clutter of noise, and it's very frustrating.
Have you got hearing aids?
Have I got what?
Have you had your hearing tested lately?
Oh, there's not much point, darling. There's nothing they can do. It's past that stage, no. Oh, some people get it earlier. I know there are much older women who've still got their hearing, and men at the seniors club, and their hearing's just fine. Mine's gone with the wind. That was a lovely movie, wasn't it? Lovely film. I did like it. I didn't like the ending very much, to be honest. I'm sure it's wonderful to be an independent, what is it they say? Isn't it a strong, independent woman who can make a beautiful gown out of old curtains? But we were doing that too, you know. I remember Mummy making us both dresses out of a tablecloth. Or was it 2 tablecloths?
Yeah, it was 2 tablecloths, wasn't it? And wasn't one of them all squares and the other one floral? So she made a sort of patchwork skirt for you and a little dress for me. And we thought we were the bee's knees.
Oh, did you? Oh, do you know, I'm ashamed to tell you, but I thought it was awful. Having homemade clothes when all of our friends would go to the shops with their mummies and buy clothes off the rack. They always seemed so much nicer than the homemade ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But we were wrong, weren't we? They were really quite lovely, the ones that she made for us.
Yes, I suppose they were. Well, I'm going to have to go soon.
Oh, why's that? What have you got on? Something important? Something interesting?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just that my arm gets really tired holding the phone. And then my neck starts to ache. Oh, I don't want to put this onto you, darling. Lovely to talk to you, but little and often I think is what works for me these days.
Oh, right, of course. Well, let's do that. I'll try and call you sometime next week. See how you're getting on. Give my love to Wally and Flora.
And who? Oh, Flora. Yes, I shall. I shall, thank you, darling. Now you take care of yourself and that lovely daughter of yours. And Susie is all grown up, just like Georgie. She's all grown up too. How did they do that?
I know. It's remarkable, isn't it? Children, they do insist on growing up.
Yes, right. Bye for now.
Oh, well, that was interesting.
What was?
Your Aunt Marian, she's some ways she's much better than she ever was. Dementia pills are certainly doing the trick. And in other ways, she's the same as she always was.
Oh, in what way?
Well, she never could just sort of sit around talking for hours on end. She'd always have to be off doing something.
And who else do I know like that?
Oh, really? Oh, I suppose so.
Was your mother like that, Mum? My grandmother, was she a doer?
Oh, my goodness, yes, she was. Never sit still for 5 minutes. I used to come in and try and tell her about my homework. She'd say, show me later, show me later. She was doing something.
But she was quite caring, your mother, wasn't
I
she?
suppose so, in her own way. She was just... I don't think she had much time for actual children. Yeah, I've heard that's a thing.
What? What is?
Some women just don't get young children. They can't relate to them. But when the children get older, they can have a great relationship with them. You know, older teenagers. While their parents are tearing their hair out, the grandmother comes in and gets on with them.
And you're saying this is some women? Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
all right, me, my mother, Marian, and me. But you, oh perfect one, you managed to miss out on that particular gene.
Oh, that's all you know. Oh, come on, let's get our coffee.
That was Some Women... Episode 7, Season 4 of Am I Old Yet? Written and performed by me, Floyd Kennedy. If you're enjoying this podcast and you'd like it to continue, please take a moment to rate and review it in your favourite podcasting app, or drop a comment on the reviews page of the website, which is www.amioldYet.com/reviews. You can also help to cover the production costs, and it does cost money to produce it, by means of a small donation at buymeacoffee.com/amioldYet, or by becoming a regular subscribing patron on patreon.com/amioldYet. That subscription does bring extra benefits. Thanks for listening.